We'll be there.
Well, tomorrow is Bowl Day around the country. Down in the Cotton Bowl, it's Notre Dame and the Houston Cougars. Lindsey Nelson and Paul Horney will be covering. Paul Horney filed this report from the Cotton Bowl.
Victory tomorrow in the Cotton Bowl may well rest on the performance of these two young men. Quarterback Danny Davis of Houston and quarterback Joe Montana of the Fighting Irish. First, Danny, you run the Veer offense better than any team in the country, and really the quarterback is the key. What's the game plan tomorrow against Notre Dame?
Well, eliminate the fumbles and mistakes, try not to throw the interception, and run our game plan. Try to do what we do best, and that's run.
And the key to it is Danny Davis. You must have a good game if Houston is going to be successful.
Well, I can't make any mistakes. That's one thing for sure.
Joe Montana, the quarterback of Notre Dame. Joe, it seems as if when Notre Dame is in trouble, Montana performs the best. What about the game plan for the Irish?
Well, I think we're going to come out and try to establish a little bit of running game and a little bit of passing, try to complement both of them. Hopefully we don't have to go to one and rely on one of them.
Last year's big victory over Texas, do the guys feel the same about this one?
Yeah, I think everyone's a little psyched up for this game. We started off slow in the beginning of the year, and we ended up with a loss, and I think a victory here could help us.
Thank you, Joe. Looks like a great game from the Cotton Bowl. Notre Dame against Houston. Back up to you, Brent.
Thank you, Paul. Jimmy, high-scoring or low-scoring game?
Brent, this is going to be the most exciting football game on television tomorrow, and I say that without any reservation. Both.
You say that because you work for CBS.
No, honestly. Believe me. I'll tell you what, it'll be over 50 points. That's how exciting it is.
Penn State and Alabama, that's being
That'll be like 13-7.
USC and Michigan.
That's a good game.
See, I knew I'd find that a good. Herb, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half, and right away, Fran Tarkenton was able to come out and take what was given to him.
Well, he'll always do that. He's a smart quarterback, and everybody knows that. He'll never force his offensive play, and here he is right now delivering a pass early in the game.
He hits Ahmad Rashad, and Herb, this set up the Viking field goal by Rick Danmeyer. It was 3-0. Then the Rams came back. Here's Cullen Bryant.
Real big play, a quick trap inside, as George Allen described during the telecast, putting the Rams in good scoring position.
Scoring strike, Hayden to Willie Miller.
Hayden scrambles in the pocket here real well. The Rams get their first score.
Now here's the play action pass. It's intercepted by Bobby Bryant, and he goes to the lateral here, Herb, to Hilgenberg.
Hayden never really saw Bryant dropping back in the short zone there. He came across, picked off the pass, and here's a penalty at the end of the play.
Now, Tark goes to Ricky Young, who makes a sensational catch.
I can't understand why they let Ricky Young run free. He's caught more balls than anybody in professional football. Makes a big play for the Vikings.
Then, you know, Herb, with time running out, he coolly hit Ahmad Rashad. I guess that's the secret to Fran Tarkenton. All of us said, hurry, hurry, hurry. You're going to have to kick the field goal. He calmly stepped up and threw the touchdown strike. Going to be a marvelous second half, folks. And again, if Los Angeles wins, they host Dallas. If Minnesota wins, we go back to Dallas for the Vikings and the Cowboys. And the NFL Today continues on CBS in just a moment.
For days you fought the mountain for a 90-ton slab of granite. And now you hold your breath while you bring it out until it swings free and clear. Now comes Miller time. Time to head for the best tasting beer you can find, Miller High Life.
When it's time to relax, one beer stands clear, Miller Beer.
How long do you want your car to last?
Forever. Now don't laugh. She's already gone over 90,000 miles and without a major engine repair. I try to take good care of her. I give her regular checkups. And the only motor oil I ever use is Quaker State.
Quaker State can't promise everyone mileage like Mr. Miles gets, but Quaker State helps cars last, and that's a fact.
Guess that's why Quaker State's the best-selling motor oil in America.
That's me, Bill Simpson, with my teammates, the Los Angeles Rams. And this is my wife, Lynn.
And we'd like to show you Hollywood, one of the places that makes Los Angeles a magical city.
Motion pictures have made this the dream capital of the world. From the sound stages to the back lot, movie stars have made make-believe an escape for millions. But for the 3 million people who live here, their lives are very real. For some, their story is just beginning.
Here at Holy Family Services, homeless babies are cared for until their real parents are ready for them, or a good home can be found. You can walk away from a sad movie, but you just can't walk away from these infants.
Seeing this agency, I realized that through our United Way, we can help shape the real story of somebody's life. At least the beginning. And that's important. United Way works in Los Angeles.
It works in your town, too. Thanks to you, it works for all of us, the United Way.
The preceding announcement was brought to you as a public service by the National Football League. Hi, everybody. I'm Vin Scully, along with George Allen and Jim Brown. Gentlemen, opinions of the first half. George, any surprises?
Well, that last interception, Hayden went to the well once too often. He completed that short corner against his zone, and Bryant, being the experienced corner, left his coverage and came off and picked it off. Now, I'm surprised they haven't tested number 27, Turner, more. Look for that the second half.
All right. Jim, what about you?
Well, I'm surprised because I think they're both on an equal keel. No one has established superiority. And if I was on the Rams, I would not want to be in this situation going into the second half because the Vikings is a veteran football team, and they can probably emotionally come up.
Oddly enough, the biggest play late in the second quarter, Willie Miller, who weighs 170 pounds, was guilty of roughing up Wally Hilgenberg, who weighs 230. So the mouse gave away 60 pounds, and that extra penalty really set Tarkinen into business.
Yes, it really hurts him.
There he is, a 170-pounder. It was Willie Miller who grabbed Wally Hilgenberg, and can I say slammed him to the ground?
Oh, he slammed him. Willie's had a great year, so we shouldn't really be too hard on him for that.
No, he also scored on a touchdown pass from Pat Hayden. Ahmad Rashad scored on a pass from Tarkinen, a field goal by Corral, and a field goal by Danmar, and the situation is even. However, you must talk about this fellow right now. Pat Hayden. We mentioned at the start of the telecast he was rated number 3 in the NFL last year. He came into this game rated 15th. How do you like his performance so far, George?
I like it fine, except for that last play, the interception. Any other than that, I think he's had an excellent performance.
Well, the Rams, who are at least a one-touchdown favorite, find themselves all tied up. Minnesota's Rick Danmar teeing the ball up at the 35-yard line. Standing deep for the Rams is Jim Jodat. To his left is Larry Marshall, and to his right is Rod Phillips. Danmar, who does not have the leg of a Frank Corral, so he rarely gets the ball to the end zone. As we mentioned, every one of his kickoffs has been returned this year. And this one will be fielded by Jodat at the 6. To the 15-yard line, to the 25, across the 30 and swallowed up at about the 33-yard line, where the Rams will put it in play. A good return by Jodat, and that has hurt Minnesota all year. There's always a good return.
Yes. When the kickoff lands around the 5, 6, 7-yard line, you're going to get it out close to the 35 as a general rule, and that's where the Rams are.
They're going to spot the ball just shy of the 35, so it is 1st and 10 on the Ram 34. The start of the third quarter, and they're all even at 10 apiece. Jesse goes wide right, Miller left, Capoletti and Bryant